Hello everyone again. Welcome to my 24th, I think, live stream. I hope you're enjoying the weekend. Today my plan is to. First I skipped last weekend because I took a day off. Today I'm back with Rust MG client and polishing it. I already made some changes, so we'll talk about that as soon as we start. Hopefully today we're gonna spend a bit more time polishing stuff. I actually don't have clear idea about all the things I'll do. We'll go through the code and then fix whatever and polish whatever needs to be polished. As always, please like, share, and subscribe to stay in touch. Today I don't have any time constraint, so I can record for as long as I I want. So it's gonna be probably a longer one, maybe 3, maybe even 4 hours. As always, put questions and comments in the chat. I'll be happy to answer stuff. I hopefully it's working. I'll just okay. Good. Okay. I think we are ready to go. Let's just swap to the code. All right. So since last time, I'm not sure where did I stop, but I think I stopped somewhere here. Almost didn't touch the fixing at all last time, so I'll just go to that code a little bit and then explain what is going on. I hope you see this. Okay, this is like a standard stuff with the build. I'll try to polish that, but probably in the next video when I'll try to build a Rust client for all 3 operating systems, so then the build will be polished. But apart from that, these are fixes in the documentation, nothing major there. This is also built. This is some default stuff. This is an important change. So in addition to these connection statuses that we had before, ready, executing, closed, and bad, I also introduced fetching. That's part of the C client, and once you send a query for execution, then the client goes into the fetching state because it has to fetch all the results. Basically, pull and fetch are have to be called first pull and then fetch for all the results that pull decided to pull. So pull actually has an argument that says how many results will be pulled from the server and then fetched. I'll go back there a bit later for sure. Then this is just something small. We had to add it. This is also a nice thing about Rust, because as soon as you add, so this connection status is an enum, and then if you don't cover all the cases, compiler is gonna complain, and here we had to add these cases where fetching has to be covered as well. So this is very nice and prevents from various errors. This is the the change in the interface from in the client, so we had to just update that. Yeah, we also had to introduce has more. Has more flag in the whole connection, because and yeah, I've decided to put that in the connection object. Hopefully that's okay. We'll see about that when we polish stuff. But yeah, essentially it means that if query was executed, then and the results are coming in, that flag says that there is more results that have to be fetched. Yeah, this is just default. I think why there is two. I'm actually not sure why. This is mg session run. It's not a connection, so mg session run got 2 extra arguments. We'll get there. Mg session pull. Yeah. There is there. That's also under. Yeah, that's under run without results. It means just execute me for these queries that don't expect any results or stuff like that. Pull has to be called, and then fetch has to be called as well, and then pull with null as a second argument says that pull me all the results, and yeah, if that's 0, then that's fine. If for anything else, that's an error. And yeah, instead of pull, so in the previous version of the interface, pull did everything. Now pull pulls the data and then fetch decodes. I think that's the right expression. And yeah, fetch also has to be called. All right, maybe we need to call fetch multiple times here. Okay, let me just check that. Yeah, maybe we have to check here the has more. So just a second to go there into the comment connection mod. I'll actually put the comment here. I can put, yeah, I'll put that as a to do in the code connection mod. That's line 413. So check if fetch maybe we need to call that fetch a couple of times to fetch all the results. Yeah, I think that's probably right. We'll check that. Okay, and then mg session run. What about that? Where is that? Execute. So yeah, we run a query. And then that's null. Okay. Now we have the fetch one. Yeah, this is now interesting. So fetch one fetches one result. But yeah, to achieve that, we actually have to run pull with one to pull one result. Then we handle errors, and then we have to fetch. And fetch actually calls mg session fetch, and if has more, we are going into executing state because we have to pull again. Otherwise, and then we return the results. Otherwise, it's ready. We don't have. If we fetch, if there is nothing, if there is none, we are ready to execute more. Yeah. This logic will be also validated. And yeah, pull here is actually to do. Yeah, I think I use that that whole thing here to create stuff on the fly. I think this has to be optimized. So we should avoid allocations probably, and we have to handle errors. And yeah, query param. Where is query param? I did that before. Yeah, maybe that shouldn't be here, but yeah, we'll check all that. Pull status. Yeah, that's on the pool because we run pool. Yeah. All right. Fetch also mg session calls mg session fetch. If we have 0, then we check for has more, and then we set the flag. Check the status. Pull all just calls pull with 0. That means give me all, and then we iterate and we call fetch one by one, and that's fine. Can't commit. Yeah, this was, I think, a wrong error. Yeah, because it was here commit and should be rollback. This is because again in the change, I think has more was added, so the summary has a bigger length, and this is also because of the change. This is just, and this is just based on the fact that we changed the message there. And this is linter stuff. I mean, not linter stuff. That's a suggestion from the Rust compiler. Yeah, and then some of the tests are based on bindgen. We'll see if that's possible to change. I'm not sure how to do that, so we'll have to figure out. All right. First of all, what do we tackle first? That's a question. I think I'm gonna do the let's first go and search for all to-dos. We have a bunch of stuff in the MG client. How to ignore folder. Ignore dir g to do minus ignore dir equals mg client. So yeah, so we have exactly these 3 to-dos, which is great. I will try to first cover this one because this seems an obvious one with the pull. Where is that? Just a second. 600 connection. Okay, so pull status. We have here a couple of statements which run. So 2 of them run mg session pull with different arguments. One is that thing here. This one is trivial because we just pass a null pointer, which is great. and this one is more complex. So first we call string from, what is that? Hash map. And what is hash map? Is that some kind of R object, or that's Rust stuff? Just a second. Maplet. That's a library. Maplet, hash map, Rust. What? Maplet. Yeah, this one. All right. So yeah, here we need AB, and we have stuff there. Yeah. String from. Why we can't just add references here instead of this? Why that? Mismatch type. Oh. Expected struct string. We need a string here. Hash map to mg map. So here we need to have a string. I don't like that, because we have to create that string every single time when we call this. Yeah, that doesn't look nice. Can we re-implement this to have hash map? And what is that? Hash map, that's Rust hash map. Okay. First of all, why do we need a string here? Okay, what's gonna happen here if I... so here we call an empty map, we do key value str to as str. This returns, this in any way returns a reference, and then we call that to C string, and then we again allocate stuff. So yeah, this is crazy here. So we are allocating a bunch of times for a simple pull. I think we cannot avoid this allocation, because we need a C string and we have the Rust string. So yeah, that's gonna be tough. But maybe we can even get rid of that, because we can here just yeah. Here we can just call this unsafe stuff directly and avoid all that. Yeah, that's one option. Okay. hash map to mg map. The problem is that, I mean, this is fine for general case when we just pass like parameters and stuff for making the connection and all these things. But when we pooling stuff, we are pooling these things a bunch of times, and yeah, it will have some overhead. I mean, I should build a benchmark for this, but yeah, maybe I can even test that. Yeah. All right, but okay, let's put back this for now. So we have a string, and then we create query param, because that accepts query param, I think. Yeah, query param, but we need an integer here. So sorry, we need mg value here, mg value to see mg value, and we just need mg value make integer. Yeah, yeah, I think in this particular case, since we really need to do all these things, and I mean, we should definitely get rid of query param here, because it's not a query param. I think I will replace all that with the unsafe calls, and that's it for now. And then we'll avoid a bunch of allocations and also have more optimal stuff. Okay, I'll first replace that, and then so let's remove this, and mg hash map, we don't need that at all. We'll just pull out this stuff. So let mg map equals that size is 1. What's about that capacity? Unsigned. Okay, great. We have that. We need also this. So mg map insert. Now we have to make an error handling. So a pointer to the null if an error occurred. If null, return error. Okay. If mg map. So I will just make this super dirty, and then we'll refactor. I'll try to refactor the whole block of code to be more, let's say, rusty. But yeah, mg map equals is null. If it's null, we cell.status equals connection status bad, and return error. What is that? So we have error we have struct error that has a message. Why do we here? Why do we need a new here? Oh, maybe because we need a string. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, because that's a private stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's leave it like that for now. What's wrong? Can't find mg. And what about this? What? Oh shit. Sorry. C string to string. We need string. C string to string. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's used in that way. Okay, let's use it for that as like that for now, and we'll change that maybe later on. Yeah, with coding, it's always you end up in rabbit hole. So yeah, connection status bad. Unable to make pull map. All right. Then we insert into mgmap, but we insert directly. I think this should fly, and then, or no. No. What about SPTR? What about that? Not sure about that. Expected row pointer, found row pointer. Should be okay. Okay, and well, in this scope, yes, I know you cannot find that. Here we need mgmap. And mgmap insert pointer if an error 0 otherwise value inserted failed 0 if non-zero then, so we have to also sorry, we have to also error handle here. Why? non-zero if failed, 0 otherwise. Different than 0 if this is different than 0. Then again, connection status bad, unable to make pull map, unable to fill map. Okay. Pull status that, yeah, that's correct. We don't need all that anymore. And sorry, I was mg map returns the underlying integer value. Type check should be made first. Accessing the wrong value results in undefined behavior. Okay. mg value. Sorry. G value null if error occurred. Okay, make mg value make integer. Okay, so here we need to actually if let mg int equals bindings mg value make integer, we have to pass n. If mg int is null, status bad, unable to know, to pull int value. Okay. No, it's not integer. It's not int, it's integer. Okay, we handle that. And here we have mg int. All right, and here const char, we are const char, and this s pointer return const unsigned integer. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit hackish, but yeah. Okay. So we have here the tests that passed last time. We also have Memgraph here, which is up and running. Let's try to run tests this time. All work. Amazing. So we actually have the right implementation. So yeah, but I ended up writing much more code than it was before. Plus, I repeated a bunch of stuff here. I'm not happy about that. Let me go back to that connection stuff. So I had hash map to mg map. Hash map to mg map. Hash map to mg map. Yeah, we are not checking for errors here at all, which is bad. But yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. We took the length of that map, we make an empty map of that size, and then we insert stuff without any error checking. Not great, but yeah. And where is that value tests? But that's in the tests. What? Do we have copy pasted that code a couple of times? Ah, horrible. We have hash map to mg map, and we have hash map to mg map, but that's for tests. Yeah, now we have actually like 3 times the same implementation. That should be like 1. But yeah. Plus we need error handling. But that's too much work now. Like, okay, I'll just go back. Yeah. What happens if here n-1 will fetch all records? So yeah, null or that n-1 will fetch, but in any case I have to let's actually check this. Anyway, in any case I have to cover that n equals null, n equals 0. So yeah, that's okay, but here let me just fmt. Yeah, I'm not sure how to rewrite this to be better, because we have these two chunks of code. What happens if is it possible to write something like this? So not found in this scope. Yeah. If I remove that at all, and I remove this, what's going to happen here? Found keyword match expected this. If I make this, wow. Wow, this is interesting. So if I do this, now this is Rust specific. So if I do this, so let me first try to compile this. So in this case, we actually have sorry, test. Boom, it works, amazing. So okay, but if I put a semicolon here, I have this essentially means that the first block is returning empty, or like empty nothing, because this is like a statement and I don't have, so this is equivalent to this, I think. And if we remove semicolon, then we have the return type of empty session poll. And we also have this here. And is it possible to have here unsafe? No, this is block. But if I put here unsafe, boom, will that work? It will, but I should remove this and this and this and this. If I run test, boom, haha. What? Can you see the output? Yes. Wow. Sorry, I've made something. Sorry. If let unsafe. But here we're missing this. What about now? Yeah, great, amazing. Okay, so we minimize that and let's format that. Okay, now we have a pull status, which is unsafe block of code if n is equals 1. Then we have but we can further simplify this. So if we match n, okay, if we have 1, no, if we have 0, then we do this, else we do this. Okay, match expected one keyword. What keyword match cannot be unsafe? Shit. Sorry. Again, we cannot have unsafe here, which means that I need to, yeah, I need two unsafe blocks here and here. So here and here. Which is actually correct because unsafe, because we have that code isolated. This is gonna work, I think. Yeah. All right. I like this. So if we have 0, we return everything. If we have anything else, we do insertion and then we call that plus we have error handling. I won't touch on this copy pasted code right now, yeah, because that's a bit more work. Maybe I will get back to that later on. But yeah, I'm actually not sure how to value. Maybe we can use that value function. Let's just think a little bit more. So this is interesting because we are actually having the value from RSMG client, but again we are accessing string here which has to be created. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, doesn't matter for now. I'll just leave that as is. All right. Nice. So we are actually here. We are handling all the errors. Pull. If we, I think now the pull method is 100% correct. Because we can Yeah, it works amazing. Let me just check comments. So no comments, no questions. Yeah, please, any feedback is welcome. I'll just check a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's say that we managed to implement this in a satisfactory way. I'll commit this. Yeah, maybe add an extra line here just to be able to navigate more efficiently. Okay. Time, yeah. Git diff. So we added one to do. We changed the sub project commit. Yeah, just. That's I think okay because. Sorry, this is a bit now off topic. Git log, yeah. We have the latest. That's the latest MG client commit. Yeah, we're gonna just commit that. Branch, yeah, master. Okay. All right. Maybe just check one more time the error messages. So unable to make pull map. Unable to make empty pull map. No, it's not empty. It actually allocates something. Unable to make pull map. Yes. Unable to make pull integer value. Yes. Unable to fill pull map. Yeah. Cargo FMT cargo test. Great. Okay. Fix, improve. Hopefully this is going to pass. Nope. I have to remove this as well. So we don't need that hash map here anymore. Yeah, that has to be deleted. Nope. Maybe that's already fixed. Yeah. This clippy stuff immediately fixes. So we're gonna just add that git commit ---- amend. We're gonna amend the latest commit. Yeah. now all these errors, and yeah, commit that message. Yeah, git log improve pull git push. Okay, we're gonna push that on the server. Great. So let's go back. Let's go back. To-dos. Fetch multiple times, testing based on binding and interface. All right. Nice. Let's just make slightly more complex example. So yeah, just a second. Target debug RSMG client. Okay, so here we have an error that we need dynamic MG client library. So that so to repeat, here we are not dependent on the globally installed MG client anymore, but that can cause issues, because if you have global installed MG client, then Rust can find that library on the pod and use that rather than the current one. But we're gonna try to solve that later on. For now here, to include that dynamic library, it has to be added on the LD library pod, and that can be done here. MG client output build output lib, and now if we run target debug RSMG client, it works. Okay, so we actually have one result, but what if I create slightly bigger graph? Let's try to play with this. User name Alice likes software Memgraph. Fine. Multi-line. How to make multi-line string literal? Just backslash on the at the end. Okay, so here we're gonna do the following. So we're gonna put backslash here. We're gonna create person p2 person John likes like 1, like 2, likes M. This should work. Amazing. P1. Problem. but actually uh, yes, so we can just execute that query, execute without results, and that will trigger our function, which is questionable. So execute la 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 la. Hopefully my stream is still working. Yeah, all seems fine. Yeah, feel free to suggest what should I do. Let's put now query one. Query one. We need to cargo build. Results are what? Okay, fetch all vector records for record in values. In records. Amazing, this is not needed. Why are you complaining? All good. If I cargo build, cargo run, columns, nothing. Yeah, I don't have columns anymore, but let query 2 equals match n nrm return nrm. All right. Connection execute. Yeah, if I run this and I run that again here, I think that should fail because we haven't actually fetched any results. Columns. Sorry. All right, connection execute. This should be fine. Yeah. Cargo build and exactly connection is already executing, so we got a panic, which is a correct panic because we haven't run execute without results. I think that's correct. If we go here and now we move a little little bit below. No. Connection. Run without results. Run without results. Yes, but can you get no. Yeah, actually okay, so auto commit, no. Close, no. So fetch all, fetch many, execute, connection, run without results. Connection run, pull, and then fetch. Alright. Alright, but this is not public, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, connect is public, while this is not. And why do we need? Why do we need that connection? Prefix. So we have connection lazy, automate, auto. Yeah, that's the only command that has only method that has that connection in front of it. Set array, set lazy, la 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 la, connection run without results. So we're gonna remove that, and also we're gonna make that public, because why not have that public? Okay, but since we have execute, we're gonna have execute without results. That's more consistent, I think. Yeah, cargo build, that's gonna fail because we have that method on a couple of places. Make build, boom boom boom, execute, execute without results, errors. So let's jump here. So execute here as well, and let's jump here as well, and we replace that. Amazing, we don't need that anymore. All right, execute without results. If I go back, so here I would like to execute without results, but that accepts only one. Execute without results. That's gonna fail again, I think, because of that fetching stuff, if my assumption is correct. Boom! It actually works. I have a bunch of stuff in the database, so let's actually clean that a bit. So connection dot execute without results, and we call match and delete n. All right. What's gonna happen now? Boom. Yes. Okay, great. Interesting. Probably because yeah, I'm stupid because I don't have results. Then the fetch is actually required to be called only once. But let's make a test. If we call this with query 2, because this now has more results. It has 2 results. Now we have a panic. Which is exactly that 48. Yeah, but Rust backtrace 1. Rust. This doesn't tell me anything. Okay, anyway, yeah, we don't need actually this query 1, query 2 stuff. We'll just put this here. We're gonna remove this. That. So here we're gonna make create connect to Memgraph, clean the data, create simple this is not needed. Do we have print? Maybe not. Okay. Amazing. But yeah, what about record values? I just get values, columns. This is also interesting. Let me just open this execute stuff. So if not auto commit and not self in transaction, begin. What's the default value for set auto commit is false. Auto commit is false. And then we have we execute all that in a single transaction. So we need to call commit. That's correct. Okay, just let me check this really quick. Lab. Nothing there, fine. But if I panic here, all right. This is here. This gets okay, sorry. So we have that the client has these two modes, auto commit and not auto commit. So if you have auto commit stuff, then just these run statements are executed without begin and commit, and then each query is a separate transaction. But with execute has that logic. Sorry, wait, auto commit is false. So if not auto commit, that's true. Yeah. This should actually run begin. But yeah, why I'm losing time here, I can just quickly verify that by running. So yeah, we send match. This is one transaction, another transaction, and then we start begin match commit. This is kinda not consistent. But yeah, what do we do here? That's something we actually want. But it's just a bit inconsistent. So execute without results. I'll just add a documentation here. Executes fully, but doesn't any results. even if they exist. Okay. Execute provided query fully, but doesn't fully execute provided query, but doesn't return any results even if they exist. All right. Execute without results. I'll just repeat that here again and see what's going to happen. Yeah, we got the panic. Connection is already executing. So if we go to Memgraph, we have connection closed. So this was closed. Because we run again the same. Yeah. Yep, because we didn't fetch all results. Sorry. No, execute without results. Maybe I'm just stupid here and that all just is not true, but let's be 100% sure. Yep, and now let's just fix this by running yeah, this pink comments are horrible. I have to change that. I'll change that 100%. All right. Match unsafe, la la la. We need a loop. We need a loop here. If zero, zero, if not, we need a loop here. Wait. MG session fetch. Tries to fetch the next query results from MG session. The owner destroys. On success, 0 or 1 is returned. Execute 0 means that a new result row was obtained and stored in it. 0 means that there are no more results rows and that the query execution summary was stored. Okay. We just basically, if 0 okay, if 1 do nothing, and yeah. keyword continue. Yep, we have continue keyword. Aha, we have that match statement here. All right. How to refactor this? Since we have the fetch, we need to fetch that status, and then we need to return if 0 or if error. Otherwise, we have to continue calling fetch. How to do that in an efficient way? I have no idea at this point. I think, I mean, obviously we can. Do this. Let's just write in the regular if status equals null 0, then sorry. Now I think we have if else if status equals 0, then return OK. Else error. Yeah, this works now, but I don't like cargo FMT. Yeah, we have to refactor this to be more rusty as well, and we have to write a test for this. So yeah, mg session fetch. That's all unsafe block. That's true. Wait. So match this here. Yeah. So if 1, then we have to continue. If 0, we have to return OK. If anything else, we have to error. Yeah, and what? OK, continue. And what if I put here OK? Consider using semicolon here. No, because I'm a bit stupid here. So we are looping through that thing. Because match. Here we need a semicolon. And here we can do this. But here we need then return statement. Yeah. And here we need a return statement as well. This is gonna fly. Yeah. Because we are returning that, and that doesn't have anything. Yeah. Okay, so if we want to use this thing here, I mean, have the match statement, we have to put a semicolon here to prevent Rust from returning the result of that whole match directly, and instead we should continue here and return here. I think that's the most efficient we can do here. Maybe it's definitely shorter than this if, maybe it's not, but yeah. Let's format it and then compare. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but at least match, one advantage of match is that it will warn us if we avoid covering some case. So if you do this, it won't. No, sorry. If we do this, it should, say that we didn't cover, we didn't cover all the possible values. Which means that match is slightly better option, even though it's a bit more verbose. But yeah. Comments, please, comments. I would like to get some comments about this. Feel free to comment as well. This stream, we are already an hour and a half in, but we did some nice work so far, so I like that. We actually don't need this result as well, so we'll just hopefully that's gonna fly as well. Yes. match unsafe. So the whole block is as well unsafe. So can I put this unsafe here somehow? Really? Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna delete all that. So I cannot put unsafe. But as you can see, I can put unsafe here. Great. So that's gonna fly. We don't need this. Yeah, it actually makes sense because loop. Does it make sense? Yeah, I don't understand why loop cannot have FMT. Nice. So we are pretty consistent now here, which is great. But we also need to set connection status bad here. Let's format, let's test. Oh, ah. Oh, 6sec invalid memory reference. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Yep, I think that's a problem here. But why? What about now? Interesting. Interesting. I think, yeah, that null mut, who knows what is that? I won't go into rabbit hole about that now. I'm gonna just leave these as is. Yeah. All right. Okay. No. Let's not commit this. And yeah, we need test. So this now works. So I'm gonna delete here for now. So no. Okay. Execute columns, fetch all values. Yeah, we should be a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why I have so many results? Memgraph likes user Alice. Yes. So we have John, Memgraph, and Alice. If I return R on RM, we have that graph. Yep. And data is, we have these 3. How did I get Memgraph likes Alice, Alice likes Memgraph, John likes Memgraph, Memgraph likes John. Why? Ah. So yeah, that was undirected stuff, so I got all these. Yeah, this is slightly better, but since I know that I have columns on RM, I should record fetch all is returning a record, and record has record has a node. If I have a node, great. So I know what I'm gonna do. So in order to make a pretty print stuff here, I'll do match. So for value in value, match value. If value is node, then just print node. Then just print node. Haha, yes. So if value node, if value relationship, then how? Yep, it's going to be printed like that. We add minuses, edge, and anything else. You have node relationship. For anything else, we just print. We actually don't need this. Nice. So user likes Memgraph, John likes Memgraph. Boom. Yeah, and to fix person Alice likes software Memgraph. Person John likes Memgraph. Yep. Yep. This is a nice example. Amazing. Let's just clean existing graph, fetch, commit. This has to go together because we execute, and yeah, we need that. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. This is a nice example now, but yeah, connection. Let's go into we polished the example. I think example is much nicer now. It includes more stuff and how to handle more things, which is great. But execute without results is untested, so we didn't have test for that. So execute query. Aha. Here we have a function that is just testing these. Okay, we have get connection, my callback. Let's go back a bit here and just execute fetch all. Yeah. If we just execute here, execute, and then we and connection dot fetch all. So instead of that, we need to execute and fetch all. That has to be also true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna still leave that as an option, and we just have to test with more. So we have to test. So the purpose of the test is to create more stuff and then fetch all of that, and then after we execute this query, connection state has to be ready. It shouldn't be in some undefined state, in some not ready state. So okay, I'll just go under test, get connection, fetch one, fetch la la la, and now fetch has all these public methods. Fetch bad panic la 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 la. I'll just connect, close, panic, fetch all. I'll just execute without, I'll just add execute without results here, and that's it. So after this, yeah, okay. I'll just from connect. Not sure why we have all these from connect prefixes, but okay. Execute results, execute without results, initialize. What is that? Match and detach, delete, and query failed, fetch. Yeah. All right, we clean up stuff. Yeah, actually this test is testing more stuff, but yeah. Get connection status. No, status shouldn't be executing. Status should be ready. What? What? Aha. No. Connection status. Get connection. Get connection, connect. Yeah, and if I connect, status should be ready. Yeah. Okay, sorry. This is assignment, not. So assert equal connection status. Connection status is ready. That should pass as well. Yeah. Okay. All right, and then connection execute without results. We're gonna create node 1, create node 2, return n1 and 2. Okay. Interesting. I think I also forgot to update stuff here. Amazing. So result assert equal. So result assert true. So I have assert, just assert. Okay. Assert result is okay. I should get okay from this. Yeah, but also status should be ready. That's amazing. But when yeah, super interesting, because we actually never changed the connection status here. Oh, MG session run. So yeah. Executing. Sorry. If 0 status equals connection status executing. Oh, it's some kind of fuss here. Something is happening in Zagreb. No idea what. But yeah. Anyway. So after we run stuff, so we run if we avoid bad. Just a second, I'll be back in a couple of minutes or so. I have no idea what was that, sorry. I'm back. But yeah. Okay. We are executing here. So executing ready fetching. Yeah, okay. This is a bit error prone, but yeah, I have no idea how to do that in a better way. So definitely here we are in the executing state. Here we should be self status equals connection status fetching. And here we are still in the fetching state, and then here status equals ready. Okay, and I have no idea how to test in statuses in between, but the status here is correct. Okay, fmt test works fine. This works as well. Okay, great. Let's go back to our test. So we have all these things is okay and status is ready. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, this could be slightly better tested because of these intermediary states. I'm actually not testing a bunch of stuff here. I can actually test that my query was executed with one more statement. Yeah, with one more statement here. Return in. None. Result. No, it's the same. I have to fetch. No, connection. I will fetch that from the connection as well. So execute stuff and then is okay. I'll just check if it's okay. But also status has to be. Yeah. No. Status has to be executing. And then let data equals connection dot fetch all. If I fetch all, I should get these results. Match connection fetch all. If okay, results dot records vector size in Rust. Vector size length. Sorry, yeah, sometimes I check this stupid stuff. I mean stupid. The basic connection results result dot records assert equal result dot records dot len should be 2. Error. Rust make test to fail. Assert. How do I make Rust test just fail? Panics if expression evaluates to false. Panic. Okay. Panic. Fetch all. Failed. Get data from result. Sorry. A result is vector. Records. Records run. What? Error. I don't care about error. Test failed. 5. How? What? Get connection, initialize. Interesting. Why this didn't get connection? Yeah, match and detach delete 10, execute, fetch all. Fetch one. Cargo text. Pass. Aha. We don't have a commit here. Initialize, so from execute fetch connection commit. Now it's gonna be funny. All passed. Yeah, no idea how did this work before, but yeah. Okay, at least I fixed a bunch of stuff. From this simple example, ready executing fetch all la la la, it works amazing. We actually now have the right initialize. So yeah, I'm gonna just fmt this, and yeah, that's now okay. Get diff. Let's see. So we added that function. We added these states changes. We fixed this part of the code. We also replaced this, and this. We also added commit to the initialize part, and we added test, and we improved the example. Amazing. So this is actually a lot of work we did. So amazing. Improve execute without results. Let's just check our tests here. Do we have yeah, our previous commit successfully finished, so we're gonna commit this. We're gonna run Clippy, but Clippy, no, okay, print. So we have replace it with print line. Okay, that's actually get status diff. That's already done. So we're gonna amend again. Yes. All right, and we have that warning of dereferencing. Here we have a bunch of warnings. So yeah, I'm gonna just Yeah. I have a bunch of warnings, but yeah, we committed that. Git log, we have improve execute, yeah. What? Sorry, I haven't add stuff. So yeah, since I did all that, next thing I'm gonna polish that. I think we're gonna add ignore for all these warnings because this is what bindgen generated, so I don't think I can do much about that, and I won't do much about that because it's huge. It's a huge it's probably not trivial, so I'm gonna ignore that. So consider using oh, that's easy. Assert stuff, that's also easy. And yeah, assert vector, ignore. Yeah, we're gonna do that all in one batch somehow. Do we build improvable? Oh, already done. Amazing. Oh no, I didn't push. Okay, we have that on actions. Should be up and running. What? Yeah, okay. We don't need all this anymore. Okay, let's go and fix these things. So connection, assert false. Let's go under connection tests. We look for false. Okay, we have this connection lazy. Assert connection is not lazy. Let's run tests. All good. Let's search for next. False. Connection is not lazy. Set lazy. Connection not lazy. These tests are also sketched to me, but okay. Not in transaction. Assert. Also here, connection is actually lazy. I think we are right at the beginning. Yeah, okay. So we fixed that. What else? can't remember this. We also have true. Okay. True. Okay. Here we actually don't need this. Connection is lazy. Not true. We is none. Summary is none. We are not doing much, but we are leaving the codebase in slightly better state than before. So hopefully that will mean something. True. Auto commit. True. Oh, we have actually a bunch of these. True. This is slightly easier than false because we don't have to add. We have still a bunch of. Okay, I think we. Okay. Now we also have the vector stuff, so that's value tests. Push. So vector, I think, so we can delete all that. I think macro goes like this. Nope. Amazing. And the referencing a null pointer. Bindings, yeah, but we are including that here, or somewhere. Mode bindings actually here. Allow what about our, yeah, we have running stuff here. The referencing a null pointer. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to ignore that because yeah, this is undefined behavior for real. Debug build. But why do we have that in the first place? sorry, I'm not sure. Build RSMG client E0. What's the line? One seven one. So, but this is a binding test layout that actually passes. Like binding, yeah, that's an okay test. Yeah, I should be able to ignore that. All where I can find these violations. I have no idea. Diagnostics. Wait. The following is the control. Okay. Meta allow C. Can I do this? Nope. Doesn't work. Missing documentation. And what do I have? The referencing null pointer. Allow. What about this? The referencing null pointer. Let's try. This is now YOLO. YOLO try. This doesn't exist. Yeah, of course. Note warn. Unknown links. The referencing now. All rust. Yeah, that. Warn by default links. Yeah. Deref null PTR. Okay. Cargo FMT. Great. Test. That's gonna fly, but I have something here. Remove this. Yes. Value test. This doesn't have to be mutable. Okay, we don't have issues here. So we are actually running we are actually running Clippy. So we allow drf null pointer. I think that's fine because binding is generating that. So just to avoid like huge dump of stuff in the terminal where you cannot do anything about that. So yeah, that's fine. Lazy auto commit, we fix that. Tests are passing, we fix the vector. Git commit -m fix lint stuff. Now this should go without errors. Yes, amazing. Get log. Okay, and git commit git push. So we're gonna push that. Amazing. To do. So we actually have one more to do. Testing based on internals is not nice. Replace it. Yeah, value tests. Value tests. So let me check that. So we have that to do here, but I don't think I'm gonna. Sorry, I just want to find that. Where was that? Why I put that on the top of the test file? That's not wise. I think that was somewhere at the end. Yeah, here. Yeah. MG value type unknown. Yeah. MG value type. So we have that. Okay, so what's the structure of that test? So we have query null, and then we create that, and we assert that we are returning. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. So these tests are dependent on the bindings, internal things. That's good and bad. It's good because some of these tests might fail, which is good when we generate a new binding file. So from that perspective, it's fine. It's bad because yeah, if let's say bindings, if the generator changes the underlying. So if this, for example, if bind can creates, instead of type null, it generates type, I don't know, null one or whatever the decision is, then this test is gonna fail for no reason. But yeah, hopefully we can be okay. If binding changes, then we have to fix that testing code. Otherwise, the code in production will just work. But yeah, I won't spend much time on that right now. I'll just delete that to do for now. right. What do we have here? The test passed. Let's just check overall how does that look like now. So yeah, this is fine. We're gonna fix that later on, but let's check the code. So we have that, we have that. We has more stuff, we have that. Yeah, okay. I think that's more or less it for today. I think I'm done with porting code to the MG client 1.2, but my next goal is to build a Rust client for all three operating systems, Windows, Linux, and Mac. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that for the next time, or yeah, that might be tricky to achieve. So I think I'm gonna do some stuff offline first, and then just present next time the results, and yeah, maybe showcase just the installation procedure, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for today, I think. No comments. Feel free to ask whenever you have something. I hope you enjoyed this session again. Yeah, as I said, next time we'll do part 3. That's gonna be probably the last one in the Rust client series, maybe even in the Rust as well. Maybe I'll switch to some other language. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Have a great rest of the weekend, and yeah, see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.